today we're going to make this really cute and simple little fall table decor for the dollhouse. Stay tuned and see how fun and easy this project is. All right, the materials we need for our project today are pretty simple. We need a white chenille stem, and we need a couple of craft sticks. These are the kind that you get at the dollar store, so they're a little skinnier. We're going to cut 2 pieces that are 1 inch long each, 2 pieces that are 1/4 inch long, a piece that's 1/2 inch, and then a piece that has a peak on it like a roof, and it's 5/8 of an inch from the tip of the peak to the bottom. We're going to put those 2 pieces off to the side. We're going to glue these together. So if you go over to the blog post, I'll show you a picture of what we are copying. I'll see if I can insert a picture of it in the video too. What happened was I went to Family Dollar the other day and they had their fall decor out. And I wasn't going to get anything, I was just going to look. And then I saw kind of this cute little piece that I thought, well, it would kind of fit kind of neat on my fireplace in my living room of my apartment. But more importantly, I thought it would be really cute to do as a miniature. So that's what we're doing today. So I glued those 2 1-inch pieces together and I'm going to clamp them, making sure that I have them lined up. We are going to sand this when it's dry so it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. And we're going to take these 2 pieces, the 1/2 inch and the 5/8 inch, and we are going to put just a dab of glue. Let's see, this end is cut a little crooked, so I'm going to put this one behind. And we're going to line this up. Line it up so the bottom is level. And that we're going to set aside. We'll use those 2 little pieces there in a little bit. Now, I forgot to get my scissors, so I'm going to get my scissors and we'll start creating a tree. All right, so I've got this white pipe cleaner and I'm just going to take a pair of scissors. You can see I've already done one this way because I didn't have quite the color of alcohol ink pen that I wanted. I mean, if I went into my artist quality ones, I probably do, but I'm trying to stick with the Bic Markets for videos. So if you have a brown, that would be better. I've got a yellow and an orange. So I'm going to color down a ways with the alcohol marker. And then take the orange one and go very lightly, trying to hit just the tips. And we are going to set this off to the side, out of our way, so it will be ready when we need it. So let's let the glue dry and then I'll be back. All right, so that glue has dried enough that we can go ahead and work with it. So we're going to sand off the end just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of sand it off so it's fairly straight and even. Now I am going to mark where the middle of this is. It's 1 inch long, so it's easy to find the middle. Because our next one, actually I'm going to get it down here where I can see it better, and hopefully I'm not getting my head in the screen. That gives me someplace to aim for because we have these 2 little 1/4 inch pieces, which I must have had glue on. I'm going to put just a drop of glue here. And a drop of glue here. Now this piece we can't clamp, so we'll just have to put it in place as best we can. off camera, I'm going to even it up a bit, make sure that the end is lined up and the bottom's lined up. And now those need to dry, and then when they're dry, we'll come back and we'll go to the next step. All right, my glue has dried enough that we can go on to our next step, and we're going to start by taking some of this vanilla cream paint. I'm actually just going to work out of the lid. This is almost empty. And I'm going to coat all of this. Probably not the back or the bottom, but the ends and the front. And make sure you get down in that recessed area and on the sides of that part that sticks out. And I'm going to take a little bit of this and put it right there. And I have some woodsy smoke. I think all the paints I'm using today are Anita's craft paints. But just a drop of that out. Because I want kind of a beigey color for this. Oopsie, sticking to my brush. I should have put these on my craft stick like I usually do, but I was trying to hurry. Oh, I forgot to sand that end. That's okay. All right, so this little bit of paint needs to dry. And when these are dry, we'll come back, we'll add some details to both pieces, and then we can start assembly. So I'll be right back. All right, so now we're going to add some details, and I don't want that brush. I like this brush better. I have a very fine brush, and I am going to start by outlining that roof line that I made. There will be photos on the blog post. It might be easier to pick up the details that way than on video. Let's paint a door. Oh, I think this is the brush I was thinking last time I used it. I should trim that little hair off. I'm not going to pair of scissors here. There. Now I don't have that hair sticking out. I'll paint some windows. Just some vague details on your little building. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I am going to use this toothpick to kind of hold it still. Okay. There, and a window. All right, so that's the details on that piece. Now, let's get this guy out. And I have some buttered yam is this color. And I'm actually going to use my pencil first, because with the pencil I can make my lines. Now I have a toothpick, and I'm just going to trace over those pencil lines. And just use it just like you would a brush or a pencil. Right, we are going to let this dry, and when this paint is dry we can do some assembly. So I'll be right back. All right, I brought the camera down just a little closer, so hopefully you can see, and I'll try to remember to keep under camera. See, I don't want to do that yet. I am going to start by gluing the little house on this end. Kind of check to make sure it's going to stand. You might need to do a little sanding. I think that'll be okay. Actually, put some glue over here and just dip that into it. Then line up your little house with the end and that. And I'm going to cut this off. Use wire cutters to cut your chenille stems. Don't use scissors. It can be very dangerous to cut that with the wrong tool. I'm dipping that in the same glue that I used for this. And we are going to try to get that to stand up straight, and I am going to let the glue dry, and then I will see if I can kind of show you what it looks like. Once the glue dries, the tree will stay better. So I will let this glue dry, and once it's dry, we'll come back and we will look at this and see how it looks. I'll be right back. All right, here's our little decoration that we made on camera. And here's what I made off camera before to make sure it was going to work. So you can see they're very similar. I think this turned out really cute. I will get a picture of this next to the real one that I kind of took this from. If you're doing yours not on camera, you can probably do a better job than I did. It is harder to do this when you're doing it on camera. And now that I've worked out all the little sizing and bits and pieces, I took most of the work out of it for you. All you have to do is cut, paint, and assemble, paint, and you're ready to go. So I hope your dolls will enjoy this in their homes for fall. Be sure and check the blog post for photos and all the sizes of the cut pieces, the colors of paint that I used, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, please, and leave me a comment. What kinds of themes would you like to see for your dollhouse? If you enjoy my content and haven't subscribed, I encourage you to hit that subscription button and the notification bell so you know when I put up a new video. I thank you very much for watching today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.